quickly, please, boys. Yeah. First thing we do, got to get it out of the way. We do it every month. Is the player of the month for this month. Okay. To be fair, for once, boys, it hasn't been the best of months. It's been a bit up and down. Ain't it 50% win rate? Played 4, won 2, lost 2. One of them ones not been our best month, has it? Yeah. But this award, I'm literally giving down to it. To be honest, boys, it was hard to do it this month. So I looked for where's the outstanding performance come from, and I don't really think there's been any this month. I think we'd all agree on that. But what I will say is the wins. Obviously, we won 1-0 against Whittlesey, and to be honest, like they're bottom of the league, I think, or second bottom. But Karim had to make a couple of good saves in that game, and for me, if he doesn't make them saves, then we don't win the game. I know Jay, you got the winner for us, but if Karim don't make them saves again, we don't win that. I think he made a world-class save against Yaxley. The one that was pointed blank, thought that was excellent. And again, the Park Farm win with 2-1, hanging on, to be fair, boys. If we get a penalty, they get a penalty rather, and he's made another great save there. So this month, I think, without Karim, without you making them saves, I feel like we don't win them games. You see what I'm saying? So, and I think you've done. To be honest, I think you have too much to do in our team. What you do more work than you actually should be doing. That's something we've got to rectify as a group, because you do too much, in my opinion, with the players we've got around. You shouldn't be working as much as you are. But it is what it is. So, player of the month for you, Karim. And yeah, boys, so on to today. Big game today, boys. We all know how big of a game today is. This is the first time, actually, in a long time, I'd say we're actually underdogs. Yeah? Don't switch off today. Today is one of them games with fine margins. If you switch off one little bit, you'll know. Yeah? Because what will happen is if you switch off, and then an opportunity arises for them, they take it. We don't want to come off this pitch today, right, being like, fuck's sake, how have we done this? So what we need to do, boys, Max is back in the fold. We need to go out there, have a good warm-up, right, and be switched on. Because when I look at our goals, we can see, and the chances we can see, it's switching off. It literally is switching off. Listen, if a team come and opened us up, I'll be the first to come in and say, hey, boys, unlucky. They're a great side, they opened us up. But it's not. This week I've watched the goals we've conceded. Right, and they're all from the switching off. Now, I ain't just putting that down to the defence. I'm putting that down to all over the fucking pitch. Everywhere. Today we're lining up with Karim in goal. Jay, you two listen. JD right back. Devin and Ali centre back. Mark left back. Okay. Max and Isaac in front of them. Then Strats on the 10. And then the front three we're starting with Jay on the left. Jez on the right, and Kyle was a false 9 down the middle. Right. Yeah, don't go quiet. Don't go quiet and go in your shell. We're not doing that. We're all going to be there for each other. Remember I said, boys, let's give it all for this fucking badge today. Yeah? Let's give it all for this fucking badge. But I tell you now, boys, we stay switched on. We don't fucking switch off. Yeah? That is literally it, boys. We do that, we get a positive result today, boys. But listen to me and listen to me carefully, boys, right? If we fucking switch off, we're going to be punished. The proof's in the pudding. It always happens to us. Yeah? I don't want to be coming back in there after saying, why did we fucking switch off? I don't want to come back in there after say, fucking hell, this again, that again. No, forget that.
No regrets, boys.
No regrets. That's it. Leave everything out there, yeah?
Every fucking tackle, every shot.
Back in! Back in!
Good ball, you've got slaps! Yes! Come on! Come on! Oi! Back, JD! Good ball, you've got slaps! Yes! Come on! Come on! Oi! Yes! it now. Come on. Yes! Yes! Do it now. Come on.
Round the back! Again!
Move it, Cole. Hands wide. That's a great goal.
Finish!
No, Jess, no!
Comes in!
Pick someone.
Good!
No, you've got to stick it in. 7, 8, let's go. Stick it in the front.
We're not adults here.
Go on, Cam, stick it in.
That's the worst part about it.
Yeah, 45 quid. Worst part is sent the two managers off, and they've got the money.
Save, Keno! Good save, boy!
Yeah, boys. Game of two halves.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's a game of two halves. That's just saying when you play football, you play against a decent team. The game ain't 45 minutes. It's 90 minutes long. And the first half was completely different to the second half. The second half, I knew they were going to come out up a level, and it showed. I know we say like they beat us 3-0 in the second half. That's the bottom line. We didn't create much. Created a few things. Nothing. They had their moments, but the difference is at this level is when their players have their moments, they make it count. Against the team that knows how to win, because I wouldn't necessarily say they're a better footballing team than us. They're not. But football ain't just about football, playing the ball on the floor. There's plenty of ways to win games. You can be a long ball team. You could be a team that does diacs. You could be a team that keeps the ball on the floor. Their way was more effective than our way. We really have to look at it and say, for 45 minutes, yeah, we were good. First half was excellent. Can't fault nothing in the first half. Of course I can't. But football is not 45 minutes long, it's 90 minutes long. Right? And in the second half, little moments, but big moments. And we didn't create no big moments, really. We had a few little things, nothing where you're going to say, fucking hell, out of this world. And we conceded 5 goals. Against the top 4, against the top 5, you know, we ain't won. Again, we played the top 5 4 times. How many goals do you think we conceded?
Too many. 5, 10,
Probably the most.
about 20 some.
18.
Yeah. About say 5 in this game, 5 against Hampton,
Yeah,
4 against Watford.
3 against Watford,
3
4
against
against
Watford,
Clinton.
4 against.
17, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that's what it is. So we've got to take a look at ourselves. We really do, boys, because it's one of them where we've come here, okay, first 45 minutes, very good, and I said it to you, 45 minutes is gone. It's gone. Football's 90 minutes, it's not 45 minutes. Am I doing my job? I've got to look at myself. Have I got the right players? Do I need more? Do I need to bring in different players? Am I playing players that shouldn't be playing? I've got to ask myself these questions. Because the bottom line is, and I'm going to keep fucking saying it, we've conceded 9 goals in 2 games against the top 2. I've said, give it to Kyle's feet quicker. At times, it's not been quick enough. But then at the same time, Kyle, sometimes you've lost it and gone in the strop.
Yeah, but if
No, wait, let me just speak, and then you can have your say. At the back, Anthony screamed a certain line to keep. Yeah? He had to scream it, we had to scream it numerous times. Shouldn't have to. When we need to be switched on. We're not switched on. When we're saying get the ball quicker, Jay, when I'm saying to you, give the quick 1-2s, don't always have to beat your man. Give the quick 1-2s because that's opening. Jez, twice you didn't hold the ball up there and come to 2 goals. It's as simple as that. Sometimes we've made you the pass and you've not given it back quick enough. It's not easy out there. It ain't gonna be rosy-dozy like Div 3 and Div 2, and I've said this all them times. It's not gonna be. These teams are smarter. You might look at it and be like, fucking hell, we're better than them. But I tell you what, we're not fucking smarter than them.
Better football, there's no better football team.
No, exactly. There's difference to football. Let me tell you the difference with football, right? You've got a team that can play excellent football and look fucking pleasing on the eye. Yeah? That ain't the only way to win a football game. There's different ways to win football games, like I explained before. Yeah? They're not pleasing on the eye. Not at all. But they're effective in what they do. And I'll tell you one thing with them, and I noticed it today. One thing, they don't switch off. Ever. They never, ever switch off. Everyone's talking from the back. You see the left back, Cam come on, started causing the left back problems. What they do? Tripled up on him. We're going training and getting 13, 14 Resi players at training. 4 first teamers. What kind of bullshit is that? Listen, if you think you're too good to train, or you don't want to train, then better you just say, D, don't want to train, yeah, I'll play when I can, and we'll just keep it out and keep it moving down, know where I'm at, yeah? But don't tell me that you come in training, or don't not come training for 3-4 weeks when you know that you can come at least once. Because we need it right about now. I'll tell you what, this Tuesday, I'm hoping to see a minimum of 13, 14 players at training. Because we've lost 2 on the bounce, man. I want to put this fucker right. So should everyone in here want to as well. So don't go home and just moan to yourselves and think, oh, fucking oh, shit, fuck me, that. Yeah? Right? We're still a team. It's only October. There's still a long way to go. And I'm convinced we've hit nowhere near our potential. We haven't. We had a makeshift team today, no matter how you look at it. And I thought the midfield was fucking excellent today. I do. I know we lost 5-2, but I think the midfield is something really to work on. That's my opinion. Okay? Yeah? We had to go 3 at the back. So there is certain things we have to do. So there is some positives on it. But we've got to put that right now. We have to stick together as a unit and put it right. And I'm going to say one more thing before I go. And I mean it, boys. I really, really fucking mean it. Ask yourself that question. Are you doing enough? And you'll know inside yourself if you are or not. Simple as that. Yeah? Yep. Okay. Come on. Ask from him. And to be out for so long, and then come back and put a performance like that against top of the league. Remember, he's been out since the start of the season. His first fucking start, dug in, done 90 minutes. Even when I thought he was tired, he looked at me like, no, I can keep going. That's the fucking attitude I want. Listen, that's the attitude I want, yeah? Because I thought he might be a bit leggy, let me bring him off, but he looked at me and said, no, I can keep going, even though we're 4-2 down. That's the type of attitude I want. Isaac, well done.
Dwayne, thanks for speaking to Rangers TV. So, talk us through another disappointing defeat then.
Game of 2 halves. Game of 2 halves. First half, thought we were really, really good. 2 at half time, thought we were really good first half. Then I said to the boys, I said, the game ain't 45 minutes, it's 90 minutes. Let's keep the same work rate, the same intensity, the same passing and moving, the same defending, the same attacking, everything the same second half. And I think we can get a positive result. Second half just weren't good enough. Simple as that.
Yeah, I completely agree, Dwayne. Yeah, sorry I had to cut that, Dwayne. Yeah, so I completely agree, weren't good enough. Just a few things I want to touch on because I know you're not really in the mood. So, another 5 goals conceded. To me, that's not good enough. So in the last 2 games, that's 9 goals conceded in the last 2. And that's not counting the countless amount of goals we've conceded this season. Do you want to talk us through that?
25 goals conceded in 9 games. Not good enough. Whatever level you play at, it's just not good enough. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree, because last week when I interviewed yourself and obviously Aidan, man of the match, the one thing we touched on was, trying to be more clinical up front. well, these are the sort of games where you're only going to get a few chances. These are the games you have to grind out 2-0 or maybe 3-0 or maybe just concede the one. But it seems like we're just conceding goals at will at the moment.
Yeah, well, the proof's in the pudding. So, yeah, there's not really much more I can say about that. It's all I can say is it's not good enough. Anyone, our players know it's not good enough. I know it's not good enough. My staff know it's not good enough. So it's something we definitely have to work on. It's something we have to improve on as soon as possible.
Do you want to just talk us through if you're optimistic about promotion? Because that is now 3 teams out of the top 6 you've played so far, 0 wins.
On this form, we can forget about promotion. Promotion ain't even in the question. 1, it's too early in the season to talk about promotion, and 2, at this moment in time, promotion is not even in the question. We have to be ready to bounce back for our next game, which is a Hunt Cup game against Stilton on Saturday. So we have to prepare this week, prepare for that game, and hopefully get the win.
So focusing back to your post-match team talk with the boys. So you touched on the fact that you only had 4 first-teamers at training last week. One of those first-teamers was Isaac, who was obviously man of the match today and has only just come back from a long injury. So are you expecting the full team to be at training this week, considering that's your second loss on the bounce?
Yes. Yeah, I'm expecting everyone to be at training this week. Look, football's like this. You have ups and downs, and at the moment we're in a sticky situation. There's a lot of things that need to be put right, and you have to put them right on the training ground, you know? So it's one of them this week. I expect every single one of the boys to be at training this week, and yeah, we have to go again and try and put things right, you know? Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, like you touched on, next weekend we've got Stilton, which is probably a welcome break from the league, to be completely honest, because the league form at the moment has not been that great.
To be honest, I don't think we need a break. I think we need to get in the training ground, sort out what needs to be sorted out, and rectify that on the pitch as soon as possible. So like I say, hopefully whole squad at training this week, and then Saturday we go again.
Well, let's hope we get the boys at training, and thank you for speaking to Rangers TV.
Thank you.